up in the workroom looking at the steering. Again, I'm using that New Bright car as the donor because the steering comes out in a nice little unit and the wheels spin on these shafts and held in place with a screw at the end. So you unscrew those nice big lumpy rubber tyres and wheels, and the ones off the Equestria Girls Car fit on there, held in place with that screw. But it does mean we're going to have to cut away at the bodywork to allow for them to actually turn, because obviously there's no room for them to turn there. We're going to have to cut quite a bit of the bodywork out. Sort of right in like this. That's my estimate of how much I'm going to have to cut out. The stuff that I've put the red line across, so all of the inside of the wheel arch and a good proportion of the body shell there. In fact, I'm going to have to cut even more than that out because we've got to sink the steering mechanism into there as well. But I'll cut this out first and see how much we need to take out afterwards. Right, cut that out. So we'll see how the steering fits. Well, I've cut it to fit. I might hot glue it in there for now just to see if it works. Looks about right. Right, all in place. So I'm doing my usual lazy way of controlling an existing toy grade radio control with hobby grade equipment. I've got two ESCs, one for the drive and one for the steering, but we haven't got a servo. We're still using the toy grade motor, which will still give us steering via the ESC. Well, I'll put the lid on and you can see it working. All up together. We'll have a peek inside again in a minute. But we'll see how it goes. I've got a trailer with the action camera. I don't know how that's going to affect the turning circle because we've got no grip with those plastic tyres. We'll see how we go. There really is no grip. It's stuck. The trailer arm has gone under the back and it just can't turn right. I'm on full right and it's not going right at all. absolutely no grip at all. I'm going to have to go and sort it out. Right, let's try and come this way a bit gently. Done it again, stuck on the trailer. Well, in theory it works. In practice, we've just got no grip. If I take the trailer off, it'll probably be okay. So we'll have to go without the action camera. Right, we'll try it. We'll try without the action camera. think that'll do. Well, it works. We've got hobby grade control. The steering is still toy grade, but we've got an ESC doing the control. And it works. Job done. I did promise we'll have another peek inside to see what I've done. If I can get it apart again. There we go. Right. I've actually used 2 batteries because I have run out of connectors for a Y connector to use both ESCs off the one battery. So I've got 2 batteries there, one for each ESC. One ESC controls the motor for the steering, and the other ESC controls the motor for the drive. The donor car for the engine or motor and gearbox and the steering unit was a New Bright Range Rover, but I've got quite a few that sort of type of car, and they're very convenient for donating a steering unit and a gearbox and axle unit, and they just happen to be about the right width. Just a little bit too wide on the back, but that looks absolutely fine when it's running. And the front was just about right. I had to cut out a significant amount of the bodywork, used a hot soldering iron to melt the plastic and cut it out. And then the steering unit is just hot glued in place. Same with the back axle and gearbox, that's just hot glued in place. So there we are, job done. And to be honest, I think that worked better than I expected. So, quite pleased with that. For those people who are interested in my little trailer that I made up for the action camera, just a bit of garden wire for the connection. And this is a toy tractor, or at least it was before I cut it apart. Nice big lump of blue tack there just to sit the camera on top, but I use this because those wheels are lovely free running wheels, so that worked fine. As far as towing it, the only problem was it'd go underneath the back wheel arch and get caught, so the car got stuck like that, jackknife basically. So I really needed to put a couple of pegs sticking down at the back to stop it going too far around. But that worked too.